Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny, the loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces.
Me está gustando muchísimo la intro, La intro está muy chula.
But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion.
Y la música, tío, la
Having
música.
long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
La música me mola muchísimo. Y esa intro cinemática también,
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire
Sirius.
ship or what?
¿Black?
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Sí, lo fue.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this.
En nuestra propia
Some things never
astronave.
change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
¿Carcomerme el remordimiento? ¿Qué te hace pensar eso? No lo se puede. Pero aunque lo haga, ¿cambiaría algo? Tonterías, los mastodontes son malnacidos del templo, no yo. Eso lo sé.
As determined as ever. I guess you're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
No es nuestra culpa que el barco estuviera tan poco vigilado, y tampoco podían permitirnos el pasaje. A mí también, pero pagaremos nuestras deudas en cuanto ganemos algo de dinero.
We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here
Eso
is
es cierto.
theft.
Ya.
Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done.
El hecho
I
ya
just
está.
hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Vale, y aquí es cuando comenzamos a crear nuestro personaje, que puede ser medio Cleo, medio Aracelino, media Aeterna. ¿Os suena esto de Aeterna? o medio creo. Por una vez me parece que me voy a hacer un personaje medio creo, quiero decir. Los creos son oriundos del continente desértico homónimo, conocido por ser baldío e inhospitable. Al mismo tiempo se lo conoce por ser la cuna de la ciencia, el misticismo y la cultura, aunque muchos países admiran a los creos por su avanzada cultura, se los suele considerar herejes e inmorales. Especialmente en un continente tan religioso como Enderal. Tan religioso. Vale. A ver, como pueblo aislado, los medioquileos, los habitantes del cinturón de Quilé, tienen fama de gentes herméticas. A pesar de ello, los quileos tienen la consideración de negociantes extraordinarios. Rumores que pueden deberse a la quilena coalición de las Islas Azules, la mayor compañía comercial de Bin, entre otros aspectos. Bin se supone que es el mundo en el que estamos. Los medioquileos comienzan con un bonus en retórica, capacidad de carga, juego de manos y tiro. Este es el que yo me hice. Bueno, me hice una mujer, de hecho. A ver, medio aracelino, originario de las áridas estepas del continente de Araceal. Los aracelinos son un pueblo dividido, mientras que los nativos nómadas esteparios mantienen sus tradiciones politeístas. Los habitantes costeros luchan por ser reconocidos como parte del mundo civilizado al tiempo que reniegan de sus compatriotas primitivos. Los medio aracelinos comienzan con un bonus de armadura pesada, 2 manos, salud y herrería. Interesante, aunque la cara, el aspecto no me llama la atención. Quizás con una mujer sí. Y por último, los medio eternos. Todos son medio algo, ¿eh? Oriundo del pantano continente... Está mal escrito, pero bueno, da igual. Miar Aranaz, la destrucción de su tierra causada por décadas de guerra, forzó a muchos a Eterna a escapar a otros países, con resultados divergentes. Algunos persiguen y segregan a los Aeterna por su don mágico innato, mientras otros los exalzan. Muchos se ganan la vida como juglares errantes. Los medio Aeterna empiezan con un bonus en elementalismo, entropía, maná y encantamiento. Y estos no empiezan con nada. Mal empezamos entonces. Bueno, va, voy a elegir uno de estos. A ver, aquí. Sexo. Bueno, pues mejor, ¿no? Mucho mejor. Vale. Predefinidos. Vaya. Me mola este peinado, ¿eh? Vale. El peso... Vamos a hacerla, pues, la mitad, por la mitad. Ni mucho ni poco, ¿eh? Se va a llamar Talia. Eso ya os lo anticipo. Y va a ser... así, de morena. Así está bien. Vale. Cabeza, complexión... Así está bien. Suciedad, nada. Bueno, un poco. Cicatrices... A ver, ¿hay alguna que tenga por el ojo? No. Bueno, pues así, en la mejilla está guay. Vale. Todo esto lo vamos a pasar, lo voy a dejar tal cual así porque tampoco quiero, pues, explayarme mucho, ¿no? Con la creación del personaje. Vamos a ir a lo que realmente mola, que es el peinado. Hay distintos tipos de peinados. Algunos sacados, obviamente, de Skyrim. Y otros, pues, creados para la ocasión. Por ejemplo, este. O este. O este. Vamos, hay unos cuentos así. Vale. Me mola. Vale. Con el pelo corto no, ¿eh? Vale, con el pelo largo, como cualquier mujer. Vale. Estos sois que son peinados de Skyrim, me acuerdo yo perfectamente. Pero... bueno. Así estará bien. Es decir... me quedo con... a ver... que molaría que se le pudiese dar totalmente la vuelta, como pasaba en Oblivion. Pero bueno, que sí, que me voy a quedar con... a ver, última vuelta, ¿eh? Esta misma, se acabó. Y hasta ahí el color del cabello, pues a ver. ¿Puedo hacer un poco más brillante así o...? Oh, ahí. Espérate. Vale. Quemado por el fuego. Así está bien, vale. El nombre. Vale. Hecho. Vale, finalizar y dar nombres, sí. Vale, momento. Que tengo que ponerle el nombre del personaje. Uy, espérate. Que sí. Vale. Talia. A ver, ¿lo puedo poner en mayúsculas, por favor? Ahí. Vale. Talia. Bien.
Araziel. Right, how could I have forgotten? She was one of the few free people who ever set foot on a ship. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that?
¿El qué?
Shit. Someone's coming.
I know it. You just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days. Back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp!
¿Me lo puedes hacer tú?
Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. Man, smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Vale, venga. Vale.
Throw a hook to the face!
Ya empezamos.
Come on, dodge! You can do it!
Venga. Espera. ¡Ah! Dale al tú que a mí me mata, ¿eh? Esta persona está ocupada y está muerta. Vale. Bueno, eso de incapacitar los he matado.
Oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Pues a ver, mejor matarlos, lo más seguro. Tal vez deberíamos entregarnos. Mejor atarlos y amordazarlos en cuanto lleguemos nos piramos.
Yes,
Sí,
of course,
mejor.
That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board.
Vale, a ver.
It just can't ever be.
Ahora sí que puedo cogerme esto y esto. Vale, a ver. Ropa. Esto es lo que llevo puesto yo, ¿no? Vale, así está bien. Vale, una cuerda, ¿no? Pues lo que debería encontrar más bien es... Bueno, ya encontré la cuerda.
The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons.
No va a entregar.
I am sorry.
What
¿Qué cojones?
Oh no! No! What are you doing? Please! Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
¡Wow! ¿Y ahora qué? ¿Otra pesadilla?
After we had left Ostian, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes,
La
we
voy a
could
matar,
work for
¿no?
you know, we could scrub the deck, build potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
¿Está sujetando la espada o me lo parece a mí?
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life
Que
while
tampoco
my
eso, ¿eh?
crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations.
Lo que yo decía.
If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only
Va a pasar algo y
one
nos,
kind of punishment for
nos vamos a
scarring
salvar,
on my
¿no?
ship.
Digo yo.
Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
Narwin.
But...
Ese es el mod de Oblivion.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
Lo que yo decía.
Oh,
Sirius,
well,
un placer.
Look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie her and her comrade together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Hostias. Lo estoy guardando. Ok. ¿Y ahora? ¿Nos ha matado o qué ha pasado? Por cierto, ahora mismo el juego se ve así, ¿eh? Respira.
Tell me, what is time to the dead and dreaming anyway?
So many people just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just...
There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Hostias. ¿Dónde estoy? Hostia, no me esperaba esto, ¿eh? Pero para nada. ¿Dónde demonios estoy? Abandona el intermundo seleccionando meditación en el menú de magia, pulsando B y RB. ¿Esto es el intermundo? ¿What? En el menú de magia, vale, y pulsando RB. Vale. Meditación. Ok. Vale, imagino que ahora ya está.
When the red moon casts its light, his ghost travels through the night, through the forest on wind's wings, until he reaches the old hill. There she kneels before his grave, where their love had once been born, and he caresses her face, yet she feels not his embrace. Dark and red glows the winter sky, two souls divided by the threads of